Oh boy. Here we go. You probably never thought about it like this in your life, ever. What I'm about to explain, further in detail, so stay tuned. But you probably thought of it like this. Social media has destroyed women because look how women act and behave today. Look at what's going on. Look at what they have access to. Blah, 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 blah. Which, yes, but at the same time, let's look at it like this. So a part of that, yes, is true, because if they didn't have this kind of access to do the things they do and the power they had to do it with, these things couldn't be going on in the first place. But think about it like this. I just ate a meal. Social media, rather than looking at it like it's destroyed women, let's look at it like this. It has exposed women. It's exposed a woman's true nature. Like, you guys think they just do the things they do today just to do it? They want to do these things, guys. All the crazy shit that's happening, bruh. And I actually believe, like, some of the older women that might watch this channel, I don't think you guys know exactly, like, how bad it is. Because a lot of y'all women just take things so personal. And you don't deal with the situations that either we deal with or have dealt with. Completely oblivious to it. But some of you know how bad it really is. So guys, look at it like this. Social media has exposed a woman's true nature to the highest degree. It's exposed how they actually are, how they actually think, how they actually behave, giving them all this power. You know what they say, if you put a person in the right position, you're going to see the truest of colors. If you put every man on earth in the position of Dan Bilzerian, what the do you think's gonna happen? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? I'll let you guys just let that marinate a little bit. What do you think's gonna happen? So you put every young female that is pretty, and you just give her the floor. You give her all these platforms to run around on, manipulate, do whatever she's doing, because she knows she's good looking. And most males running around today are literally driven by their lust. I have walked into a club this past summer. I went out one single time in the year of 2023 because it was an extremely busy year. And I don't even really like going out anyways. And I had one drink the entire year. One beer on that night. I know. He's 19, just turned 20, or he's turning 20 very, very shortly. I think he did turn 20. Within the first 5 minutes of talking to this guy, I'm so horny, man. Oh my God. Like, brother, I understand, but it's like, it just goes to show what I'm saying is true. Most men are just driven by lust. These women are literally using that against you. They know this. So they can just dangle the carrot around a million guys, bro. And that's not just what's happening. That's just an example of some shit that does happen. So rather than looking at it like social media has destroyed women, which there's a bit of a degree that there's some truth in that if you look at things a different way. But if we look at it this way, it's actually exposed their nature to the highest of degrees, because that is how women are. If women could have done this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, do you not think they would have? Women have always done what was best for them, and you know what? When things weren't the way they are right now, they were doing what was best for them. That's finding a solid man, so they can survive. You know what they do right now? They have many guys on the go. Because that is what fulfills them. That is what keeps them going. Attention. As soon as something gets a little bit stale, they're gone to the next. That is what's happening. That is what's happening. And guys, we're living in a time where things are so fucking safe. They don't even need a strong man. They don't need a strong man. I'm not saying they don't like strong men. They don't need a strong man. They're not going to die if they leave their house. 99 point some percent of the time. Maybe you get kidnapped. Fluke. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, for sakes. They used to literally need a man. They used to literally need a man to be protected. A fucking wild animal would kill them. They get conquered by something else. They needed a man. They don't need a man no more. Women are survivalist type creatures. And the amount of power and leverage they have to just manipulate and do what they want and have their way, that's what they're doing. To keep a million different guys around at once, that is what they're doing. Not every woman alive has the power to do that, but a lot of these younger, prettier women, they have the most power. They have more power than multimillionaires, probably, I don't know about billionaires, I don't know about that, but most multimillionaires, they have more power over just some random good-looking bimbo, which means a young, attractive woman. That is the truth. That is the cold hard facts. The reason she has so much power is because if a guy can lock that down, it's very good for him. Every guy that has value is going to want a young, attractive woman. That's the thing. These young, attractive women can have a bunch of guys around that have value. That is the power they have. So, social media, to a degree, yes, has ruined women. It's definitely discombobulated their minds. It's allowed them to lie, to manipulate, to do a whole bunch of crazy shit. 24/7, dangle the carrot around, manipulate, lie, have their way, not care about it, feel no sympathy for doing what they're doing because they're doing what's best for them and for them only. They will lie to you. They will lie to another guy. No one's safe. You're not safe. I'm not safe. You're not safe. Nobody's safe. This is why I'm saying, as a man, you have to start seeing this shit for what it is. Like, you have to live your life. Don't feel guilty if you get some woman over and just smash and want nothing to do with her. Don't feel guilty, because guess what? They're doing much worse. I'm not saying do this. I'm not encouraging you to do this. Yeah, bro, just smash them all and break their hearts and just whatever else. I'm not saying do it. I'm not encouraging you to do it. I'm saying you can do it. If you want to do that, you can do that, and don't feel guilty for it. Look at what they're doing. I'm just saying, don't feel guilty. Like, y'all are seeing, bruh. They don't care. So why the should you? I actually think women deep down care more than men in general. I actually think that, but it's like, if we want to get something going with a woman, we have to more so act like we care more than we actually do. And it's not that we don't at all, because there's a certain girl we will talk to where it's like, there is care there. There is. But I just think women naturally care more than a man in general. Like, we literally have to do things we don't want to do to get women in the first place. That is in fact. We can't just be ourselves and just get all these women. We gotta dumb ourselves down. We gotta do a whole bunch of backflips and everything else. Like, bro, that's just the way it is. That is the way it is. But I'm encouraging guys to be yourself because, bro, these women are being themselves. You're seeing it. Like, they don't even care today, bro. They don't care today that they have millions and millions and millions of snap scores, and they make it seem like, and this is a whole other video, but they're making it seem like they're like with another guy when they're not, because they're doing it to your head. Look at what they're doing. I don't think older women understand how ruthless it is in these younger females today. I don't think you understand. Like, these are next level games that's being played. And guys, the old generation is like, it's on its way out. Like, this is becoming the new norm. That's why we do these videos, because you guys have to be fucking prepared for this, bruh. So, social media didn't necessarily, it did, but it didn't. It did ruin women, but it didn't. It exposed them. It exposed them and what they're capable of, and how they really think and how they really act. Because we didn't always know this shit. I remember being 21 years old. I might have been 20 at that time. I think I was 20, because when I dated the girl after this, I was 21. So I think I was 20 at this time. I remember vividly sitting in my car at the time. One of my friends, he was 4 years older than me. I think he was 24. He was talking to a new girl after he got out of like a 6-year relationship. I'm in the front seat of my car. He's in the passenger seat. I'm talking to some girl that I'm talking to, dating. This was a nurse in the past. She was 18 at the time, on her way to being a nurse. She's a nurse now. He was talking to some other girl, and I'm just like trying to put 2 and 2 together. I'm just like, what is going on here, man? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We were both doing it. Like, he's showing me what's being said. I'm showing him what's being said, because we didn't know. Because we were that fucking young. Fast forward time into the now. We've seen it all. We've been through it all. We understand. Women just expose themselves more and more and more over time. Their actions, their behaviors, some of the videos they do, some of the TikToks you see go viral, and they're acting crazy and everything else, and sometimes they be saying a little too much as well. Like, they really, really expose themselves. Social media has exposed women to the highest degree. Female nature, how they actually are, how they actually think. You can have some good women come around and be like, and act right, good, and everything else. Some women see you as such a catch, as such a prize, that they will do that, but they're just doing it because they feel that's what's best for them to do to get somebody like you. Like, it's all a facade, bruh. Women, and here's the thing. We're not even saying this is like bad, because women are what they are. I've said it a million times. Like, we're not going to sit here and be like, they're so bad. Like, this isn't the mindset towards it. We want the mindset, it is what it is. This is what life is. It's almost like the way we used to think about them, bro. It's almost like that was like the magical fairy tale. It's like, wow. And now it's like we're awake to it. It's almost like it's a living nightmare compared to how we used to think about women. It's like it's a nightmare now, no matter who it is. It's like we just it's like we just know everything's a lie, like, pretty much. And it's not that something can't work. It's just it's pretty bad today, bro. Like, not pretty bad, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. And this, because of this, you must be ruthless. Like, ruthless. Like, as a man, you must be ruthless. Completely and utterly ruthless. Because if you're not, you're just going to get the shitty end of the stick 100 times out of 100. And no more of that. No more wasted time. No more any of those types of things. It's just useless. And that is why it's important for you as a man to enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, enjoy your hobbies, enjoy your things. Like, I'm currently on a roll like I've never been in my entire life. Like, right now. In every way you can possibly think. And I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my time. I'm vibing through the days. It's not like there's these problems and it's like, oh my God, like, bro, I used to think like that because, like, I didn't have my life set up to what I wanted it to be. But now I have a lot of leverage. Like, a lot of things are going my way because I did the right things. That will happen for you, but you can't sit around wishing you had a girlfriend, wishing this, wishing that. Make what you're wishing come to you. That's the best advice I would have for any man. Even the same for the women. Like, but then again, like, things are just so easy for y'all. At least if you're young and attractive. Even if you're attractive, to be honest. It's gonna be very easy. Things are almost too easy. That's the thing. And that's what exposes a woman's nature. And a lot of the time, like, the smart ones, they get it right young. But a lot of the time, some of these females that was attractive when they were young, they might still be attractive now on the outside, but they're honestly ruined on the inside. They might be getting up there in age. They were attractive, yes, but they've done some things. You understand what I'm saying? They've done some things. They're a bit older now. Things are starting to change. These are the women that end up getting ruined later on in life, like in the future. And I'm not saying this to be rude, a dick. I'm saying this because it's true. I've seen it happen a million times. I've done a million of these. You guys don't understand. I've seen things in real life. And that's what being too greedy does to a human, whether you're man or woman. When you're too greedy, time is going to catch up to you. And everything you took for granted, the opportunities you should have taken, the things you should have committed to, are no longer going to be accessible. They're gone. And that's when all hell breaks loose on top of these greedy individuals, bruh. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. And once again, guys, this is why what I'm saying is the truth. Social media may have ruined women, but honestly, it's allowed them to do those things, like the things they do. It's more so expose them than ruin them. It's ruined many. And like, if it wasn't there, some women might have had a better life. I'm not even joking. Like, some women, because of social media and all the accessible things they have had, backfired in their face. It's almost like some of these celebrities that get, like, rich at a young age and don't know how to handle it. These women are coming in. That I've never, bro, this is brilliant. I've never thought about this until right now. Wow, this is a good point. Wow. Wow. Listen to this. Some of these younger celebrities, like the Macaulay Culkin or whatever his name is, the guy that played Home Alone. Rich as a kid. Rich as a child star, just famous, everything else. Got into heroin. Got into some crazy stuff. And he's out of that stuff now, doing better. But it's like, having too much too soon for anybody can ruin you. These younger females, bro, that's coming into this social media era, that have had iPads in their face when they were children. Whenever I was a child, we were running around outside in the rain, biking, swimming across channels, vibing, playing sports, road hockey, doing the old-fashioned shit. I say old-fashioned because you see kids today with fucking iPods or iPads in their face. These young girls with these sticking out of their ass in their ass pocket. 24/7, thinking they're so hilarious, thinking they're so funny. Look what we can do to these guys. Ha 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 ha. Everything just comes so easy because of their beauty. Women get rich quick when it comes to like options, accessibility, power, leverage. They know they can fool around with whatever guy they really want to. They know that, bro. Could you imagine if you could literally have every single hot, attractive woman? Could you imagine that, bro? Like if they were all just there like this, you wouldn't even look at one as that special. That's how they are. Even if you're a special man, you've achieved, you've done good things. You're attractive in every metric. These younger modern women today, bro, don't give a solitary. They don't. Because there's so much of that just right there. So you're now not special to them because there's too much of it. It's like an overload. So what happens when these child stars, even younger men, get famous way too quick in life? They can't handle it. They can't handle their finances. They can't handle anything. They haven't been through the adversity yet. They haven't went without nothing. They were given shit too easy. That pop star as well, what's his name? The kid that sang the song, I want candy. He's dead. Cause you get shit too fucking quick. You couldn't experience life yet. You didn't experience hardships yet. You didn't grow into the man. Or these younger women, you're not growing into the woman you're supposed to be because this shit is hitting you too quick, too early. They're too spoiled rotten. And guess what? All of a sudden, when these women start to hit in their later 20s, early 30s, this shit slowly just stops and adversity slowly starts to hit. And that's when they want forgiveness. That's when they want sympathy. That's when they want you to hear them out. Oh man, I don't know if I've ever hit the nail on the head this hard in my entire life on any topic, to be honest. I've actually, I didn't plan to say what I just said in this video at all. It literally came to me. I wish I could tell this to every younger modern woman alive right now, just to give them a heads up. Not because I want to smack them in the head with reality, not because I want to do that, just I would rather wake them up. I would rather them have a better future, bro. I've said it a million times on this channel. I wish every man and woman alive has a better life. From now going forward. This isn't a gender war, this isn't gender hate, this isn't me against women. No, it's not at all. It's a wake-up call. It's to wake everyone up, and if you think I'm against anyone in particular, you're kidding yourself. You're an absolute clown. You're an idiot. We want people to be better. We don't want this mess. We don't want women getting older crying, oh, I can't get a man, oh my God. No one wants you because you're fucked. Do you think anyone wants a man when he's going off the rails, addicted to heroin and everything else and just going crazy? No. Nobody wants an older, crazy woman. Nobody. This is how she goes, folks. Oh, I'm spitting today. This is what social media has done. So yes, to a degree, it has ruined women. Because look what it's done to them. They're underdeveloped human beings because of it. They're not growing into a woman. There's all this talk. Men ain't men no more, all this stuff. Most women, it's even worse on the women's side. You cannot even tell me any fucking different, bro. You can't tell me any different. How many traditional women are there anymore? How many women actually want to commit to one guy and be home, cooking, cleaning, doing the things they should be doing? You don't even see it. You don't see it. I actually think it's worse on the women's side than it is the men not being men, because there's far more men in the world fucking getting down to it, trying, grinding, self-improvement talk, all this talk. Women aren't getting together. We gotta be better ladies. We gotta be better women, girls, and holding each other accountable. You don't get to see it. Ever. Nowhere. I don't think I've ever saw it in my life, to be honest. But you see it everywhere with men. Our future is gonna have a bunch of men that's got their shit together, having toddlers as wives, if they have a wife at all. Unless women wake them up. And here's the beautiful thing about all this. You only got to get lucky once. You only got to land on the right woman once. And you're going to lead the right woman in the right direction and make her a better woman. That is the fucking goal at the end of the day. And put all this modern day bimbo schmimbo shit to rest. And make the best impact we possibly can so other people's lives are better. You guys understand me? You understand? Very well. That's the video for today, and yeah, this was a good one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we are coming with the realest shit you've ever heard in your life. I'll be back.